I saved this damn show from the gutter, and it's thanks to me. This is the thanks that I get for saving the show.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the all-time greatest episodes of Saturday Night Live that have aired throughout its over 50-year history.
After all, there's no other pair of Czech brothers who cruise and swing so successfully in tight slacks.
Number 100. Ariana Grande and Stevie Nicks, Season 50. This was only Ariana Grande's second time hosting, but one could have sworn she was already a five-timer.
Oh, yes, okay, got mile, first word, now first word, pathetic, fat, bad, evil, no nuts. Poor, ugly, short guy, pathetic little gay guy.
In the show's milestone 50th season, this was easily one of the standout episodes, as Grande delivered an equal mix of music-driven and character-based sketches that fully demonstrated her versatility. It was also the birth of the Domingo series of sketches, which have admittedly overstayed their welcome. But this debut certainly had something special.
We're out, the shots are flowing, yeah. Guys on the dance floor grooving, yeah. We say no thanks, she's taken, yeah. Sing it!
Grande has long proven she's a master at impressions, and in this episode, she delivered even further proof, with her hilarious takes on Celine Dion and Jennifer Coolidge. Clearly, she's on a path to greatness on the SNL stage.
But football isn't the only sport that connects us to our past, no? There is another sport whose timeless emotions ignite the bittersweet memories that live inside my soul. And in the octagon.
Number 99. Lin Manuel Miranda and 21 Pilots, Season 42. Coming off the massive success of Hamilton, Lin Manuel Miranda's hosting debut felt like a celebration of theatrical storytelling on SNL stage. Of course, we got multiple music-driven moments, not just in the opening monologue, but also in the hilarious theater kid send-up Crucible Cast Party. With performances in sketches like Substitute Teacher and The Music Man, Miranda got to showcase his versatility without turning the night into a one-note showcase.
Wells Fargo's got something even better than instruments. They're called bank accounts. And I'm giving everyone at least 3 of them. Yeah!
The cast members were also integrated thoughtfully, often serving as collaborators rather than mere straight men. You could tell that Miranda was a huge fan of the show, not just because he said it repeatedly in his opening monologue, but also because of how fully committed he was throughout.
Now we're eating jazz.
Okay, Brooklyn, I'll destroy it for you.
Unless you think it's good, then try and find a publisher.
I'll destroy it for you.
Number 98. Zooey Deschanel and Carmen, Season 37. Zooey Deschanel's hosting turn fit neatly into SNL's early 2010s sensibility, with sketches that leaned into her whimsy and adorkable energy.
She's wet, all right. She's positively damp, and I mean that in the best possible sense, dear.
I'm sorry. I have no idea what the hell you just said. Everything you say sounds like but I don't know.
The episode favored character pieces and relationship-based humor, often playing off Deschanel's recognizable screen persona without letting it become a crutch. Ensemble sketches benefited from her ability to blend in rather than dominate, even when she was sitting next to Abby Elliott doing an admittedly impressive impression of her.
This lamp used to be an antique watering can.
And if you can believe it, this trendy necklace used to be an old badminton racket.
Musical guests Carmen make their first and only SNL appearances, with performances of Broken Hearted and I Told You So, rounding out a night that feels very much of its time. While not built around blockbuster moments, the episode's consistency is its strength. Number 97. Jack Black and Neil Young, Season 31. There are many things to praise about this episode, but its cultural impact can be summarized in 2 words: Lazy Sunday.
The chronic, what pulls of Narnia? Yes, the chronic, what pulls of Narnia? We love that chronic, what pulls of Narnia? Pass that chronic, what pulls of Narnia?
Written and performed by Andy Samberg and Chris Parnell, this musical parody not only revitalized SNL, but it also contributed to the rise of YouTube. Lazy Sunday aside, this episode still benefited from Jack Black's ability to go big without overwhelming the ensemble.
Topper poked me in the eye.
Well, you jumped in front of my finger at the very last second.
Okay, well, if no one's gonna point at me, I've got to aim myself at someone's finger. I'm just trying to get some finger loving up in here.
In The Wind and cable news photo shoot sketches, Black worked well with the rest of the cast. The in-house performers also got their chance to shine in segments like Two A-Holes and Spelling Bee. This was the episode that gave the show a much-needed jolt after a lackluster previous season.
Business. BRDTFKLMGHR.
Number 96, Michael Jordan and Public Enemy, Season 17. Opening the 1991-92 season, this episode paired SNL with one of the most recognizable figures in the world.
Because I'm a role model, I've been able to do so many things for the young people. It's been a lot of concern that I've been doing too many commercials. But in my own defense, I don't do every commercial that they bring to me.
Michael Jordan approached hosting with a willingness to poke fun at his own mythos, which became the episode's comedic backbone. Sketches frequently played on his public image, allowing the cast to frame him as both icon and participant.
What do you want?
I have a Gatorade picture, please. You know, Gatorade can go with anything and mix as well.
Even in sketches that weren't sports-themed, Jordan still brought an affable energy to them that made them worth watching. The cultural relevance was further underscored by musical guest Public Enemy, who performed their song Bring the Noise in tribute to Miles Davis. SNL episodes hosted by athletes can either go very wrong or very right, and this one sits comfortably in the latter category.
All I have to do is be the best Michael I can be.
Because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
Number 95, Robert Klein and Bonnie Raitt, Season 3.
I went to a small school, a very obscure school called Alfred, and good for 7 claps at the Saturday Night Live show. Good for about 9 claps at Alfred University.
The second of only 2 hosting gigs by stand-up comic Robert Klein, this episode came during SNL's experimental era. And that's clear from the unconventional structure of some of the sketches. The episode opened on a very strong note, with a musical parody of Mr. Mike and Tina Turner, featuring Garrett Morris as Turner.
Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. Still I never lost one minute sleeping, worried about the way things might have been.
Then we got a solid stand-up monologue from Klein, followed by certain segments that became recurring sketches like Olympia Restaurant and Nerds Rock.
Hello, Olympia Restaurant.
Cheeseburger, 2 Pepsi, 1 chip.
Cheeseburger, 2 Pepsi, 1 chip. Have to go for cheeseburger. Cheeseburger.
Perhaps the single most memorable thing about this episode was the running lobster joke that was established during Weekend Update and continued to pop up throughout the episode, until the climax and the final sketch of the night.
John Belushi has been seized by an immense claw that's waving about. Oh, it's horrible.
Number 94, Kerry Washington and Eminem, Season 39. At the time of this episode, SNL was under fire for having no black female cast members. While the show rectified this by hiring Sashir Zamata later in the season, they addressed the issue in the cold open of this episode, with Kerry Washington having to play multiple famous black women.
Mr. President, great news. Beyonce has just arrived for dinner, too.
Beyonce!
Don't even.
She'd love to pop in and say hello.
Is Jay-Z with her?
No.
From there, the episode soared to incredible heights, bolstered by Washington's surprisingly great comedic skills. The Scandal star played a wide range of characters and fully committed to every one of them. But there was something particularly captivating about her overbearing girlfriend in The Fox. While not flawless, the night remains notable for the conversations it sparked, and for Washington's clear effort to elevate the material she was given.
And you're supposed to throw softballs, not basketballs, not Snapple bottles, not a freaking plugged-in computer printer. One of you's even turned on a hose on a black lady. history. Know your history.
Number 93. John Mulaney and Jack White, Season 43. Back in 2018, John Mulaney made his hosting debut alongside Jack White as musical guest, and immediately proved he was a natural.
Sir Patrick Stewart was introducing the musical guest, and this is how he did it. He went, "Ladies and gentlemen, salt and pepper!" Like he was surprised by pepper.
It was no surprise, however, considering he was a former writer and was already familiar with the terrain. As a host, Mulaney was effortless. He blended naturally into the different roles he took on throughout the night. From a messy reality TV star to a waitress at a drag brunch who has a score to settle with their former boss.
When was the last time someone smiled because you walked into a room? I can't imagine anyone deriving joy from seeing such an overprivileged husk of a shallow human being.
This night also marked the birth of the Diner Lobster, which kicked off the tradition of big Broadway-inspired sketches in John Mulaney-hosted episodes. It was the best possible introduction to Mulaney's impressive skills as a comedic performer.
Who am I? Lobster
Number 92. Zach Galifianakis and Of Monsters and Men, Season 38.
All right, your question is, what is the capital of Wisconsin?
I thought this was going to be a Game of Thrones geography.
No. It's regular United States geography.
Having already hosted twice before, Zach Galifianakis' offbeat comedic sensibility was already well established, and this episode exploited that in the best way possible. The night favored awkward pacing, deliberately strange character beats, and sketches that thrived on Galifianakis' ability to undercut expectations without winking at the audience.
Listen, I called you dirty a lot yesterday, and didn't I? You did. Okay. And yet, I'm a total slob. I mean, maybe I don't deserve to be in this country either.
I was born in Minnesota, racist Jim.
Rather than overpowering the cast, he slotted neatly into the ensemble, elevating low-key premises through sheer oddness. Even the musical guests added to the offbeat energy with their whimsical indie folk music. Overall, the episode's tone felt intentionally unpolished, which worked in its favor, especially during the brilliant Daryl's House two-parter. It stands as a strong example of SNL embracing a host's specific comedic rhythm, rather than forcing them into a generic mold.
Thanks for stopping by, John. Well, thanks for having me. Well, for the first time I had someone to my house. That was a success.
Number 91. Tom Hanks and Aerosmith, Season 15. In his fourth time hosting SNL, it was clear that Tom Hanks already felt at home at Studio 8H. His affable persona anchored a night that balanced character work with sharp parody, including sketches that played off his everyman charm rather than subverting it, like Mr. Short-Term Memory.
Bill, these are really beautiful flowers. I guess I should have brought you something.
Jeff. Didn't you bring me those flowers?
Yeah.
Aerosmith's performances added to the high-energy atmosphere, giving the night a distinctly early 90s feel. They also popped up during perhaps the most iconic rendition of the beloved sketch Wayne's World. From classic recurring segments to hilarious original ones, this episode shows how effective SNL can be when a seasoned host understands the rhythm of the show and lets it do what it does best.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? You know it. Rock bottom!
Number 90. George Carlin, Billy Preston, and Janice Ian, Season 1. Everything about this episode carries the weight of a beginning. Airing in October 1975, the first ever episode of Saturday Night Live doubled as a mission statement, and George Carlin was an inspired choice to set the tone.
Because football represents something we are. We are Europe Junior. When you get right down to it, we're Europe Junior. We play the Europe game. What was the Europe game? Let's take their land away from them.
Rather than traditional sketches, Carlin delivered stand-up segments throughout the night, establishing the show's countercultural edge and its willingness to blur formats. The original not ready for primetime players were still finding their footing, but the DNA was already there. Political irreverence, youth-driven humor, and a live-wire unpredictability.
My left arm felt numb. Well, my arm was gone. Since then, I've had to learn how to do everything with my right hand.
Just when did this incident take place?
Oh, I'd say maybe 3-4 months ago.
Musical guests Billy Preston and Janice Ian reinforce the show's eclectic sensibility. It may feel rough by later standards, but its historical importance alone more than warrants its placement on this list.
Please do not be alarmed. This is only a simulated assault and burglary. Repeat, this is a simulated assault and burglary. This could happen to you at any time. In fact, it just has.
Honey, call the police! Do something!
No, don't call the police. I am the police.
Number 89, Miskel Spillman and Elvis Costello, Season 3.
I understand you're an upperclassman at the university?
That's right.
And you're majoring in theater?
Yes, but I'm also going to teach.
Oh, so you'll have something to
fall back on.
Exactly.
Number 88, Anne Hathaway and Rihanna, Season 38.
Listen, Carrie, for some reason, David doesn't want you to do the interrogation.
No, David, no, David, no, David, no.
She makes some good points, David.
Number 87, Bruno Mars, Season 38.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one.
Oh, they skip songs! What? Who the hell skips Billie Jean?
Number 86, Margot Robbie and The Weeknd, Season 42.
I apologize. I assumed you were a very wealthy man.
Yeah, I wish. She's kind of the breadwinner in our house.
Well, we're a team, and if I felt weird about being the main income earner, I wouldn't have married a puppeteer.
He does puppets!
Number 85, Alec Baldwin and Christina Aguilera, Season 32. Alec Baldwin has hosted SNL so many times, he might as well be a cast member. For such a veteran, it can be hard to single out one episode as his best, but if any comes close, it's this.
We've got a real blue ribbon kind of a show today. Some great stuff. Later on, we're going to hear a couple of terrific numbers from Puddle of Mud, one of the great rock bands out there.
For his 13th turn as host, Baldwin brought his trademark aloof charm to now classic sketches like Carpool, while Christina Aguilera added a contemporary pop flavor. It was Baldwin's ease in sketches, often playing exaggerated versions of self-serious characters that anchored the night.
Hey, is that your lady? Nice pull, friend. I'm not saying I want to get along with your girlfriend, just somebody who looks exactly like your girlfriend. I mean exactly. Hey, are you bi?
Of course, there were also cameos. Baldwin's 30 Rock co-stars Tina Fey and Tracy Morgan popped up during the opening monologue. Later, he was joined by Steve Martin and Martin Short in a playful showdown over who had hosted the most.
We look alike, sound alike, even dress alike. I usually get my suits at Brioni. How about you, Anthony?
Men's Warehouse.
Anthony, hold that thought about Men's Warehouse. I got to mention our sponsors.
Number 84, Lindsay Lohan and Usher, Season 29.
I didn't say a word during It's a Small World when you talked about low birth weight, or during the fireworks when you went about feline AIDS.
It's the #1 killer of domestic cats.
Number 83, Anna Kendrick and Pharrell Williams, Season 39.
Go ahead, sing!
Hot and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with us, cause we make the hipsters fall in love when we got our hot pants on and up, and yes, of course we does.
Number 82, Steve Martin, Randy Newman, and Dirt Band, Season 3.
What else do you think our survey showed people like to bite?
Organically inactive meat or vegetable matter between two starch planes.
It's a long walk back to France if you don't get this one right, Primates.
Number 81, Buck Henry, Jennifer Warnes, and Kenny Vance, Season 2.
Oh, yes, I belong to a fraternity. You were a fraternity? Oh, really? Which one?
He said,
Ah,
Fidel de Watashi.
Number 80, Robin Williams and Paul Simon, Season 12.
You ever see that look in his eyes? Sometimes he talks like a badly dubbed Chinese kung fu movie, isn't it? It's like, well, I feel I'm doing better now. I don't even think he speaks. I think Nancy dubs him.
The first time Robin Williams hosted was during the turbulent Dick Ebersol era of SNL. His second gig came in Season 12, after Lorne Michaels returned, and showed Williams in rare form. His unfiltered, improvisational energy injected the show with a jolt of pure comedic momentum, right from the cold open where he played Ronald Reagan.
Do you feel the secret arms deal to Iran was a mistake?
Well, I was expecting you to ask that. And I would like to answer that with a definitive... No. No!
Williams was a great fit with the rest of the cast, and his physical commitment gave the cast plenty to react to rather than compete with, particularly with John Lovitz and Phil Hartman in And So Adieu.
Godfrey, all I want you to do is deliver the Declaration of War papers.
The armistice papers.
That's right, sorry, forgive me. Oh, pardon me. Continuity! All right, let's just do this, and we'll be out of here. Thank you, Godfrey, no tension.
Musical guest Paul Simon delivered 3 performances instead of the usual 2, with the highlight being Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes, for which he was joined by Ladysmith Black Mambazo. Number 79, Eric Idle, Joe Cocker, and Stuff, Season 2.
We're all out of swine flu vaccine. We ran out of it hours ago. We're using some old polio vaccine from the 50s.
Polio vaccine! Hey, chap, let's just get what we came for and buzz off, shall we?
Number 78, Steve Martin and Blondie, Season 5.
Captain, what happened?
We were in pursuit of the vandal, sir. We were egged.
Egg?
Yes.
Pelted with rotten eggs, sir.
Every last man, sir.
Number 77, Paul Simon and George Harrison, Season 2.
In a previous interview with the Italian Barbara Wawa, Oriana Fawachi, or whatever her name is, you refer to yourself as a gunswinger, sort of a Lone Ranger of foreign policy.
Number 76, John Mulaney and David Byrne, Season 45.
We're on a plane to nowhere. Come on inside. They say it's about to take off.
Number 75, Adam Driver and Halsey, Season 45. Adam Driver consistently proves to be one of SNL's most committed and surprising hosts, and having already hosted twice before, his January 2020 episode was arguably his best yet.
You're telling me I've been gallivanting around town with some cheap off-brand generic ketchup?
Don't you dare! You're not even Heinz, you dirty hunt!
Driver, who is known for his intense dramatic roles, turns his on-screen persona on its head in most of these sketches. The episode delivered a return of Kylo Ren Undercover Boss, where Driver once again donned his Star Wars villain costume to go undercover as an intern at Starkiller Base.
1 Blue Star milk?
That's mine, with Sarlacc cream, yes?
Oh, I'll go back.
Don't go back. Straws? Great, we'll just suck it out of the little hole in the top.
But there are also a string of original sketches that hit just as hard, from the absurdity of the Del Taco commercial shoot to the near profanity of Science Room. Driver's episodes always leave the audience wanting more, and this one was no exception.
Because what comes first in the science room?
The guy?
The guy?
Yeah, my older sister said the guy, like, always comes first. I don't know what that means.
Oh my God, no, that's not what that means.
Number 74, Christopher Lee and Meatloaf, Season 3.
The Island of Lost Luggage is one of the most terrifying motion pictures ever made. Warning, no one will be seated during the horrifying tote bag sequence.
Number 73, Steve Martin and Martin Short and Brandi Carlile, Season 48.
He's always been a cruel old man. He hates us orphans.
Let me guess. You toss the coin way up in the air, right? That's a classic mistake. What you want to do is toss the coin straight down.
Number 72, Kristen Wiig and Ray, Season 49.
Which is it, Nina? Are you afraid of being Jumanji'd into Jumanji? Or is being Jumanji that Jumanji comes out?
Jumanji is a series of jungle emergencies. Jungle emergency. That, sir, is Jumanji.
Number 71, Fred Armisen and Courtney Barnett, Season 41.
Okay, is there any more food? I need
to get something down my throat to fight what is coming up.
Number 70. Jake Gyllenhaal and the Shins, Season 32. This mid-season offering placed Jake Gyllenhaal in one of SNL's classic contexts, an actor known more for dramatic roles taking on comedy with full commitment.
Now, is it true that 10% of all the profits go to a special cause?
Mm-hmm. We are raising money for global warnings.
When Cage and I heard that the polar bears were straight up confused because of climate changes, we were like, yo, let's make some noise.
By 2007, Gyllenhaal had built a reputation for intensity on screen, and the episode subtly played against that image, allowing him to try both earnest and absurd material. Right from the opening monologue, Gyllenhaal shows he's game, stripping down to a dress and wig and giving the performance of his life.
Tear down the mountains, yeah, scream and shout. You can say what you want, but I'm not walking out. Oh, step on the river, push, track, and kill. Not gonna leave you, there's no way I will.
The rest of the episode went just as well, with Gyllenhaal throwing himself fully into the material, whether he was encountering anthropomorphic food on a date or learning acting from a Law and Order guru.
Kevin, there is someone I want you to meet.
In all my years, I have never seen anyone grasp the spirit of the show better than that.
It might not have had any instant classics, but the episode felt refreshingly unpredictable. Number 69. Steve Carell and Usher, Season 33.
你好的，一起玩，我们是对不是的是。
Number 68. Anya Taylor-Joy and Lil Nas X, Season 46.
This is our St. Patty's Day, acting sloppy because we're gay.
Who cares about him? You're so cool and so funny.
I don't want to be funny, I want to be hot.
Number 67. Don Rickles and Billy Idol, Season 9.
Now, tell you this. Blind cop jumped in once in a while. Sure. I'll tell you this. That's the trouble. Tex, you're gonna change it to Tex, huh?
You like that?
To Tex, huh? I can go higher than you bum. I can go higher than you.
Number 66. Jim Carrey and Iggy Azalea, Season 40. Number 65. Martin Short and Paul McCartney, Season 38. Only a handful of SNL Christmas episodes can compare to this one. The December 2012 installment aired one day after the Sandy Hook tragedy, so it opened on a somber tone, with the New York City Children's Chorus performing Silent Night.
Silent night, holy night, wondrous silent night.
Things took on a more festive note afterwards, with a series of holiday-themed sketches like A Tony Bennett Christmas, featuring Alec Baldwin as Bennett. Yep, there were multiple cameos, including Carrie Brownstein and Samuel L. Jackson in What's Up With That, which saw Jackson let a curse word slip.
I want to thank my guest, the incredible Samuel L. Jackson. Man, hey! Also, come on, Sam. It's some bullshit. Come on now. That costs money.
Paul McCartney's musical performances spanned tender balladry and lively collaborations, including playing with surviving members of Nirvana on Cut Me Some Slack. All in all, it was a great way to spread holiday cheer. Number 64. Will Ferrell and Usher, Season 37.
Anyway, Vince, Angela, what a run. Thanks, you guys, for always encouraging me. You loaned me money for chef school. Fast forward 3 months, now I'm a professional psychic.
Number 63. David Duchovny and Rod Stewart, Season 20.
Look, seriously, we'd like to see the house.
Oh, I'm serious, too. I'm deaf as a doornail. 15 years in front of speakers, baby.
Oh, God, we're so sorry. When can we see it?
Well, if you're ready to rock, I'm ready to roll. Wow!
Number 62. Molly Shannon and Linkin Park, Season 32.
Down to it, does anyone have any issues or concerns?
Yeah. I just want to let everyone know that I'm finally going to take that trip to Italy.
I'm going to Italy too, so we fly first class or something. So.
Number 61. Tina Fey and Carrie Underwood, Season 33.
Who are you?
I'm Nan Winters Rodriguez, and I remove dead animals from underneath people's homes with a dead animal vacuum or a hook. And I'm the best. Now stand aside, I've got to suck a family of unlucky raccoons out from under that Dunkin' Donuts.
Number 60, Nate Bargatze and Foo Fighters, Season 49. When stand-up comedian Nate Bargatze stepped into the SNL host chair for the first time, audiences weren't sure what to expect. The episode quickly proved that sometimes a straight-ahead comedian with impeccable timing can anchor a show just as effectively as a big movie star.
Have you cooked this kind of food before?
No, sir. I'm sorry.
But you must have grown up around it, right? I mean, where are you from?
Rhode Island.
Bargatze's humor, rooted in everyday observations and laid-back delivery, shaped the night's overall tone and gave sketches a grounded center. The cold open and a now often quoted Washington's Dream sketch leaned into his dry persona while letting the cast play off his rhythm.
And the slaves, sir, what of them?
You asked about the temperature.
I did not.
We show up two different unrelated scales of temperature. One of them will make sense to the entire world, and the other will be super random. Our great nation will use the random one.
Bargatze's performance seemed to turbocharge the rest of the cast, as they were firing on all fronts. For example, in the Chef Show and Airplane sketches. It's no wonder he returned the next season.
Lawyer sounds hard, and I should know. I also have a hard job.
Thank you. What do you do?
I'm a teacher, so I teach future lawyers and doctors.
Number 59, Jon Hamm and Coldplay, Season 34.
Look how much fun she's having. Look at her face.
I have to say, I am at a loss for words.
Yeah, because it's brilliant, right?
No, because I don't know how to sell it.
Well, I know how to sell it. Celebrity endorsements, like Marilyn Monroe.
Number 58, Josh Brolin and Adele, Season 34.
The only pole I care about is the North Pole, and that is melting. It's not great. What? The real one? Bye!
Number 57, Will Ferrell and King Princess, Season 45.
So, John, Pocahontas tells us you're turning 30 soon.
Yep. Yeah. Couple of weeks.
And you do know she's 12, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Number 56, Lady Gaga, Season 39.
Look at your father!
Ashley!
Number 55, Roseanne and Tom Arnold and Red Hot Chili Peppers, Season 17. Few episodes of SNL capture a moment in pop culture quite like this one did in early 1992. At this point, Roseanne Barr was one of the most watched comedians on television thanks to her eponymous sitcom, and her appearance with then-husband Tom Arnold played into their tabloid-era celebrity.
I have my own TV show, you know, like Bill Cosby.
Right, and he is...
A TV star like me?
TV.
The night included culturally resonant pieces like the George H.W. Bush cold open, alongside recurring favorites such as Coffee Talk, where Barr's personality fit naturally into the irreverent tone.
I have trouble with my woman's problem, and I'm gassy. But don't worry, I promised I wouldn't say anything. I'll just sit here in the dark like a dog.
Nonetheless, she also pushed herself throughout the episode, appearing in some sketches where she played against type, like in the Sorority Sisters bit.
I'm so psyched for the mixer on Saturday. What time does it start?
8 o'clock sharp. Don't be late.
Oh, depression! My mother-in-law's having a Tupperware party that night!
That is so sad.
It was a more versatile showing from Roseanne than her first hosting gig the previous season. Number 54, Zach Galifianakis and Vampire Weekend, Season 35.
And there's a sturdiness to it. The bidet. It can accommodate a fairly heavy carriage.
I think it's a very standard bidet.
Number 53, Paul Rudd and Beyonce, Season 34.
Man, high school's for tools. Boy, get up! Get up here! You flunking out, huh? Think that's cool? I flunked out once too. And then bam! Next thing I know, I'm traveling through time in a phone booth with George Carlin.
Number 52, Sigourney Weaver and Buster Poindexter, Season 12.
All right, ladies. I'm gonna come clean with you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You see, the fact is that that's my double. Yeah, I'm a spy. Yeah, in fact, I'm a double agent.
Number 51, Linda Hamilton and Mariah Carey, Season 17.
Age? 30. Height? 5'8". Sex? Yes, please. That's my little joke.
Number 50, Eric Idle and Kate Bush, Season 4. Monty Python's Eric Idle brought his legendary British absurdist humor to SNL in December 1978, in an episode that perfectly blended his unique style with the American sketch comedy format.
In the event of a tie, I shall start the clock, like so, and there will be a choice of either a or a.
Idle, a seasoned comedic writer and performer, delivered a delightfully surreal and clever show. The episode seemed to draw inspiration from Monty Python sketches in creating segments that were tailored to Idle's humor, from the What Do You game show to the Consumer Probe sketch.
Diane is also wearing trumpeter swan slippers. Yeah, they're very rare, and I wouldn't wear those outside because they cost $20,000 a piece.
Tragically, there are only about 60 of these magnificent birds left.
58.
Musical guest Kate Bush made her unforgettable SNL debut, performing The Man with the Child in His Eyes and Them Heavy People with her distinct ethereal style. This was Idle's third hosting gig at the time, but it was arguably his best showing.
I want you all to empty the left-hand side of your brains. Empty all the thoughts out of the left-hand side and leave the right as it is. Now you're experiencing a form of abject clarity.
Number 49, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler and Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, Season 41.
Toby, this is Alicia. She's currently a sophomore at Rutgers.
Well, that's not that bad. I mean, the other ones were younger, right?
Slow down. See, Alicia has a serious boyfriend, and she just found out she's 3 months pregnant with, you guessed it, your second wife.
Number 48, Ryan Gosling and Leon Bridges, Season 41.
Meanwhile, I'm starting phase 2, which is me sitting on a stool while 40 gray aliens take turns gently batting my knockers around.
Number 47, Natalie Portman and Fall Out Boy, Season 31.
When I was in Harvard, I smoked weed every day. I cheated every test and snorted all the yay. I got a deaf posse, you got a bunch of dudes. I'll sit right there on your face and take a
Number 46, Mick Jagger, Season 37.
But there's one more thing. You have a brother.
Devin? What are you doing here?
Number 45, Seth MacFarlane and Frank Ocean, Season 38. Hosting a season premiere comes with the added responsibility of setting the tone, and with this episode, Seth MacFarlane did a great job establishing one for Season 38. His musical monologue signaled a throwback sensibility, drawing from classic variety show rhythms.
My head is filled with voices, and the doctors don't know why. For a second I'm a normal talking regular gent, the next I'm George Takei.
From there, nearly everything put on display was an original and genuinely funny premise. MacFarlane himself does some great character work, disappearing into the parts he plays in sketches like The Stuttering Drill Sergeant.
How about you, Monroe? Do you agree with Richards? Was the question confusing? Do I stutter? A little bit that time. That wasn't a stutter, Monroe.
But we also got impressive performances from cast members like Bill Hader in Puppetry Class.
Word came down from top brass. Make it disappear. We didn't know any better. We were kids. I watched myself pick up the flamethrower, and I just went off.
Nearly every idea landed with precision, and that's largely because of MacFarlane's perfect fit with the cast. It's also the episode that introduced Cecily Strong, Aidy Bryant, and Tim Robinson to the world.
This election is so important. Don't
This election is so important for Latino voters. Don't. Quit it. Stop it.
I'm sorry, do you guys need a second?
No, I'm sorry. He's like so stupid all the time.
Number 44, Sharon Stone and Pearl Jam, season 17.
I like to laugh. It's nice. It sends ripples of pleasure through my body. Leaving here is gonna be sad.
Number 43, Steve Martin and James Taylor, season 17.
Hey, Steve. Steve, how's it going?
You know what you are? You're a coward. Oh, hey, Steve, you think you could run some lines? You're just a coward, too. Not a coward. Not a coward. Coward!
Number 42, Peyton Manning and Carrie Underwood, season 32.
These guys are so good, and I'm very, very scared of them. I mean, can I be real with you right now? I mean, like, really, really real?
Yes.
I just thought about going out there for the second half, and a little bit of pee came out.
Number 41, Andy Samberg and St. Vincent, season 39.
What's the thing where it counts time but like in reverse? Cowgirl. No, No, a stopwatch. Oh, right, a stopwatch.
Did someone say time flies?
No, not yet. Oh, yeah.
Number 40, Ariana Grande, season 41. Ariana Grande's hosting debut succeeded largely because the episode knew exactly what to spotlight. Sketches like the Sound of Music spoof and title segment showcased her vocal range and talent for impressions without overwhelming the audience.
Well, can you do Shakira?
I can try.
Pulling double duty, Grande remained present throughout the night and showcased a much better than expected comedic timing. Whether she was playing a mermaid or singing about feminism, or the lack thereof, Grande found moments to shine.
This is not a feminist song, so technically it can't be wrong. This is not a feminist song. I feel like we've been singing so long. Our ancestors, they fought for us, so they deserve a song.
The episode's impact was immediate online, as many of the sketches quickly went viral. It was also reportedly the birthplace of her whirlwind romance with Pete Davidson. More importantly, though, it established Grande as a genuinely capable comedy performer, not just a pop star passing through.
Name a bad habit that you just can't quit. Jennifer.
I'm just like a snackaholic. I mean, I love Pringles. If no one's looking, I'll eat like a whole can. Like every day is my cheat day, you know what I mean?
Number 39, Justin Timberlake and Sierra, season 34.
There I was, laughing with my comfort slacks around my ankles by the fish tanks at Target. Classic bag. Then guess who runs into me? My preacher from church. And guess what he said?
That heaven has a target.
Number 38, Eric Idle and Bob Dylan, season 5. Number 37, John Travolta and Seal, season 20.
That's not what I said at all. I came here to show you my gratitude, honor, and respect.
5 reindeer can throw fatty food Chuck Connors called collect? You got a lot of nerve coming here gibbering a lot of gibberish like that to me.
Number 36, Will Ferrell and Green Day, season 34.
Sean Connery, would you pick a category? I'll take Catch the Seaman for 800.
Number 35, Buck Henry and Bette Midler, season 4. Buck Henry was an SNL hosting legend, having hosted 10 times, and the season 4 finale was a testament to his comedic prowess.
But what, I ask you, what has television become? I'll tell you, it's become a gaudy painted tart, writhing in a wanton, tawdry display of cleavage, bare midriffs, and jiggling buttocks.
Henry's dry wit and understated delivery made him a perfect foil for the original cast. Recurring sketches like Uncle Roy were brought back, with Henry's calm delivery allowing the more eccentric cast members to shine without losing control of the scene.
Uncle Roy, I'm a lion. I'm a tiger.
And I'm the lion tamer. I sure hope these ferocious jungle cats don't turn on me right this second and jump on top of me.
Musical guest Bette Midler brought her signature theatrical flair to the stage, performing hits like Married Men and Martha. Although Henry had settled into the role of hosting finales, this one held an even more special significance, as it was the final episode of original cast members Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi.
Everybody lost something in the fight?
Yes.
What?
Golf clubs.
You all lost golf clubs in the fight?
Yes, yes. Yeah, anyway, see, we all golf together, you know, and that's why we have to keep them here.
Oh, what a
Yeah, sure,
shame.
yeah, oh.
Number 34, Steve Martin and the Kinks, Season 2.
For the last 9 years, you've only been filing under the name Mr. and Mrs. Conehead. Do you have a first name?
I am Beldar.
I am Primat.
Number 33, Elliot Gould and Leon Redbone, Harlan Collins and Joyce Everson, Season 1.
The computer has identified the alien vessel as a 1968 Chrysler Imperial with a tinted windshield and retractable headlights.
And the little blue and orange numbers.
That's called a California license plate.
Number 32, Dwayne Johnson and George Ezra, Season 40.
He hit me in the rear!
Oh, damn! I got
No, Miss Reese. Miss Reese, I'm closer to Dr. Bones. By the time you get over here, the poison will enter his bloodstream.
He's right, Miss Reese. I appreciate you trying to help, but it has to be long. He's slightly closer, and time is of the essence.
Number 31, Bill Hader and Arcade Fire, Season 43.
This woman is your friend. She always dreamed of being a mom. It's been a very difficult journey for her, and she needs your support. If you can't give her that, then you're not a kind friend.
You're right.
Number 30, Justin Timberlake and Lady Gaga, Season 36.
Not gonna stand in the rain and sing a song like my heart's been broken. I did that in a video once, and I'm not gonna do it tonight.
Whenever Justin Timberlake returns to SNL, there's a checklist of sketches one can reliably expect, and they dominated this episode. We got the singing and dancing mascot in the Lickerville sketch, then his R&B crooning persona returned alongside Andy Samberg. This time in Three-Way the Golden Rule, another raunchy comedic song featuring musical guest Lady Gaga.
It's okay when it's in a three-way. It's not gay when it's in a three-way. With the honey in the middle, there's some leeway. The area's great in a 1, 2, 3-way.
Timberlake also reprised his Barry Gibb talk show character with Jimmy Fallon, much to the audience's delight. This episode came at the height of Lady Gaga's Born This Way era, and her electrifying musical performances sent a jolt through Studio 8H. Overall, this episode felt like a celebration of the show's golden moments, and it closed out the season on a high note.
The secret word is grape.
I want you to clear your mind, okay? I'm sending you the word telepathically. It's great.
Number 29, Bill Murray and Sting, Season 18.
Okay, folks, if you look over on your left side, you can see we're flying over northern Arizona. We're getting a nice tailwind, so
look how
we should be arriving at our destination about
It's not
2 minutes
Arizona, it's Utah.
Number 28, Madeline Kahn and Carly Simon, Season 1.
I wonder whose idea this was. God's. Oh, come on. God doesn't go around thinking up sickening things for people to do. Maybe God makes us do it so we can appreciate how good the rest of our life is.
Number 27, Donald Glover and Childish Gambino, Season 43.
He ate my brother. That guy came in. And yet, Mr. Miller, may I remind you and the court that all dinosaurs at Jurassic Park are female. Your Honor, the witness has lied under oath. I declare a mistrial because Mr. Miller's credibility is extinct.
Number 26, Steve Martin and Van Morrison, Season 4.
So, Debbie, perhaps you have many electrical devices that you use for sex.
We have now a vibrating machine that we brought from Czechoslovakia.
Number 25, Kristen Stewart and Alessia Cara, Season 42. Although this episode was hosted by Kristen Stewart, the real MVP of the night was undoubtedly Melissa McCarthy. The Oscar-nominated actress blew everyone out of the water with her turn as then White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer.
The Constitution
Constitution gives our president lots of power, and Steve Bannon is the key advisor. Okay? And our president will not be deterred.
That masterpiece notwithstanding, Kristen Stewart did her best to subvert expectations anyone may have had based on the public perception of her being stiff and awkward. She sometimes leaned into that awkwardness, like in the hilarious Totino's commercial spoof alongside Vanessa Bayer.
I should bring these out. Oh, stay with me. What about my hungry guys? What are you hungry for?
Other times, she capitalized on her adorable charm, like with the pre-taped Meet Cute short. Despite the unexpected F-bomb in her opening monologue, Stewart never lost her balance throughout the episode, and she returned 2 years later to host.
Classic college story, you know. I drank 40 beers and got naked and grabbed a chainsaw, went behind North Quad and cut down like 35 pine trees. I've done it, you've done it, but of course this time I get caught, right?
Number 24, Bill Hader and Hozier, season 40.
I bet you don't even know what country you in.
I do know what country I'm in.
What country you at? What country you at?
Africa? All right, look.
Hell no.
Hey, if you want to see this cheap-ass white man again, you better send us $200 cash.
Number 23, Larry David and the 1975, season 41.
What do you mean? You don't think so? Shake my hand.
You coughed into your hand. Don't shake it after a cough.
No, I didn't. Shake my hand.
Oh, no. You specifically coughed into your hand. I saw it.
No, I didn't. Come on, Mr. Sanders. Don't be rude. Shake my wife's hand.
Number 22, John Mulaney and Thomas Rhett, season 44.
I mean, what do I even say to your mom? We have nothing to talk about.
You'll be great. I've told her all about you.
Now pull out the church fan and wave that fan.
Church fan? I didn't bring a church fan.
Oh, I have an extra.
Number 21, Justin Timberlake, season 38.
Jessup, you ever get a whiff of them magnolias?
Ooh, sure have.
Yeah.
About the finest foliage I ever seen this side of the Mason-Dixon.
Yeah.
Number 20, Christopher Walken and Christina Aguilera, season 25. Christopher Walken's idiosyncratic charm and distinctive delivery have always made him a captivating SNL host, and his April 2000 episode is perhaps his most iconic.
I just want to say to the guy in the shirt,
Kenneth?
yeah, you're not all that. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's the truth.
Walken's unique cadence and intense stare were perfectly utilized in every sketch. This episode is legendary for the More Cowbell sketch, where Walken, as music producer Bruce Dickinson, reportedly demands more cowbell from Will Ferrell's Gene Frankel.
Can I just say one thing?
Say it, baby, just say it.
I'm standing here staring at rock legend Bruce Dickinson.
The cock and a walk, baby.
And if Bruce Dickinson wants more cowbell, we should probably give him more cowbell.
And it wouldn't be a Walken episode if there wasn't a revival of the Continental sketch. Elsewhere, straightforward premises were elevated purely through delivery, like in The Census Taker, which could have fallen flat if not for Walken's oddball cadence.
How long have you lived at this address?
Oh, man, there you go with the numbers again.
Just take your time.
Well, what do most people say?
That's not important.
I feel enormous amount of pressure to get this right. I want to win that car.
It's a textbook example of SNL writing to a host's rhythm rather than forcing reinvention. Number 19, Ray Charles, season 3. As one of the very first musicians to pull double duty on the show, there wasn't really a template for legendary singer Ray Charles to follow. He ended up setting his own template.
They think that I think that this is Carnegie Hall, but the joke is really on them because, you see, I'm not the real Ray Charles.
Of course, his musical performances were the highlights of the night, as he delivered soulful renditions of some of his classic songs, including I Can See Clearly Now and Oh What a Beautiful Morning.
I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way, y'all.
But beyond that, Charles still put on an impressive comedic showcase, with sketches that leaned into his character without resorting to novelty. Despite his limitations, Charles gave as much as he could to the segments, and with many relying on his musical skills, it ended up feeling like a highly entertaining Ray Charles primetime special.
You tell me the truth. How'd you like that?
Ray, you like it, I like it, but these white people ain't ready for this kind of stuff, man. Now let's go and eat.
All right, man, okay.
Number 18. Dave Chappelle and A Tribe Called Quest, Season 42. It was November 2016. Donald Trump had just pulled a stunning upset against Hillary Clinton. SNL needed a host who could piece it all together, and Dave Chappelle was the perfect choice.
The whites were furious. We've never seen anything like it. I haven't seen white people this mad since the OJ verdict. There's a split screen with white people on both sides.
Chappelle's raw and insightful monologue addressed the nation's mood with a mix of humor and gravitas. The sketches that followed maintained that awareness without being overtly didactic, from the kids talk politics bit to the election night sketch.
Oh my God. I think America is racist.
Oh my God. You know, I remember my great-grandfather told me something like that. But, you know, he was like a slave or something.
For as charged as the air was, there was also some impressive non-political segments, like The Chappelle Show and The Walking Dead fusion.
Look at this pasty bastard.
Oh, God, no.
Good God, have some goddamn respect for yourself.
Man, the up! What do you want, money? Sex?
Even the choice of musical guest held significance, as A Tribe Called Quest delivered poignant performances from their final album, We Got It From Here, Thank You For Your Service.
All of you black folks, you must go. All of you Mexicans, you must go.
Number 17. Tom Hanks and Lady Gaga, Season 42. This could have been just another random Halloween episode, but by the end, many already knew it was a classic that would be referenced for years to come. This episode is particularly famous for the debut of the now iconic David S. Pumpkin sketch, featuring Tom Hanks as a bizarre, enigmatic Halloween character that quickly became a viral sensation.
What's my name?
David S. Pumpkins!
Any questions?
Yes! Several!
Even if that was the only memorable sketch, the episode would still have been great. But it also delivered perhaps the best entry in the Black Jeopardy series, with Hanks playing a conservative contestant.
I gotta tell you, I love those movies. I bought a box set at Walmart, and if I can laugh and pray in 90 minutes, that is money well spent.
Oh, you know what, sir? I really appreciate you saying that. I like that. I really Oh, no, it's all good. No, it's all good.
Hanks's warmth and familiarity was perfectly complemented by Lady Gaga's powerful performances of Ayo and Million Reasons from her album Joanne. Truly an unforgettable night. Number 16. William Shatner and Lone Justice, Season 12. This episode began on a rather touchy note. Although delivered as a tongue-in-cheek moment, William Shatner's brutally honest opening monologue saw him address the Star Trek fandom head-on, telling them to move on already.
Having received all your letters over the years, and I've spoken to many of you, and some of you have traveled, hundreds of miles to be here, I'd just like to say, get a life, will you, people?
Regardless, Shatner still went on to parody the sci-fi juggernaut in a restaurant-themed sketch later in the night. Known at the time for being a rather serious actor, Shatner threw himself fully into the comedic pool throughout the episode, delivering hilarious performances in a series of consistently solid sketches.
How are we on the French dressing?
Good, Captain.
All right, I tell you what I want. I want you to take the French dressing and mix it with a little mayonnaise and relish.
Aye, aye, sir.
And push it to the limit, Mr. Sooner. I want full relish!
Some, like the It's a Wonderful Life spoof, have even become all-time classics. Just goes to show that when a host arrives ready to commit fully to the bit, there's no limit to how funny the episode can get.
Where'd you end up, Sarge?
Oh, in a small town called Belisle, Wisconsin.
Oh.
I knew they'd run out of gas.
Oh, yeah, well, they ran out of gas, all right. Just that I slept through 2 fill-ups.
Number 15. Maya Rudolph and Sleigh Bells, Season 37. Maya Rudolph remains one of SNL's most versatile performers, as she easily goes from delivering spot-on impressions to incredible character work. All of that was on full display when she returned to host SNL for the first time since leaving the cast. The episode avoided over-reliance on nostalgia, but still featured a return of Bronx Beat, with Amy Poehler also reprising her role.
That young dancer, Roger Rabbited his way into her heart. And he could wear the hell out of a baseball cap.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you, J-Lo. Good for you, J. Lopez.
Good for you, Jenny Lopez.
Have a glass of wine, have 2 glasses of wine. Have some sangria. Yeah.
Rudolph also capitalized on her chemistry with Kristen Wiig for the memorable Super Showcase spokesmodel sketch.
You'll be golfing all day and leaving before dinner. Go to see Pebble Beach. And that's not all. You'll be a real swinger with these. It's the best matching golf clubs by Golf Club Guy.
Then there were the impressions. Rudolph played Maya Angelou to perfection in the I Know Why the Caged Bird Laughs prank show. She also embodied Beyoncé in a sketch about celebrities visiting her following the birth of Blue Ivy.
Why don't you tell me about the birth?
It was perfect, LL. We were in the hospital. Just me, my husband Jay, and Kanye. First my water broke and I was like,
Number 14, Jimmy Fallon and Michael Bublé, season 37. As his first time hosting SNL since his departure from the cast, Jimmy Fallon's return was certainly going to bring back major nostalgia for the audience. It delivered right from the jump with a cold open that saw the return of multiple alumni.
I haven't seen you since you left 8th grade with mononucleosis.
Yeah, well, that mononucleosis just turned 15 and her name's Linda. Linda! Gorgeous name! Gorgeous. Hats off to you.
Throughout the night, fans got throwbacks to memorable moments from the show's history, but the episode also delivered on new experiences, with Fallon doing a great Regis Philbin impression in the Today Show sketch.
What are you doing here? Didn't you just retire?
I did, but I'm back, baby. You can't kill me. I'm like Tupac Shakira.
Then Fallon took on names like Sting, Russell Brand, and Justin Bieber in the Christmas duet segment, alongside musical guest Michael Bublé.
I once saw a man named Angel get high. We'd all be lucky to meet a man like Angel if he just pranced through your door. Hello, I'm Angel. Do you got any drugs?
Of course, Fallon couldn't return without stopping by the Weekend Update desk. Number 13, Adam Sandler and Shawn Mendes, season 44. It's hard to believe that after he was fired from SNL in 1995, Adam Sandler never hosted the show until 2019. His opening monologue directly addressed that history, as Sandler delivered a hilarious song titled I Was Fired.
I was fired. I was fired. I was fired, so sad to tell. Well, I never saw it coming. I got fired from SNL.
Sandler embraced the nostalgia, reprising some of his most beloved characters and bringing his unique brand of humor back to the stage. Fans got a triumphant return of Opera Man on Weekend Update, as well as a touching musical tribute to Sandler's late friend and fellow cast member Chris Farley.
On Saturday night, my man would always deliver. Whether he was the bumblebee girl or living in a van down by the river.
Beyond those nostalgic moments, the episode also delivered spanking new bits that could well become classics down the line, including the hilarious Rectix commercial and the Romano Tours sketch.
People love us, but every so often a customer leaves a review that they were disappointed or didn't have as much fun as they thought. So here at Romano Tours, we always remind our customers, if you're sad now, you might still feel sad there, okay?
This was a long overdue and well-executed homecoming. Number 12, Patrick Swayze and Mariah Carey, season 16. Patrick Swayze's hosting turn remains inseparable from the iconic Chippendales audition sketch with Chris Farley, which became a breakout moment for Farley. That sketch's impact often overshadows the rest of the episode, but the surrounding material supports its success through solid ensemble work. Swayze, who was a massive star at the time, fully committed to every comedic challenge, from performing as a Latino singer to spoofing his ghost character.
Oh, Molly, you're playing our song again. I love you, baby. I'll never leave. Molly, stop. Stop, Molly.
His willingness to be silly and self-deprecating endeared him to the audience. This was also Mariah Carey's debut as a musical guest on the show, which came just shortly after she released her momentous self-titled debut album.
I had a vision of love, and it was all that you've given me. I realized the dream.
It remains one of the most frequently referenced episodes in the show's history. Number 11, Carrie Fisher and the Blues Brothers, Season 4. For their second performance on the SNL stage, Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi's musical project, The Blues Brothers, opened the show on a very strong note.
Got what I got the hard way, and I'll make it better each and every day. So hard, don't you fret.
From there, it never faltered. This episode came during the peak of Star Wars mania, so it's no surprise that Carrie Fisher delivered her opening monologue dressed as Princess Leia, and also appeared in another Star Wars themed sketch.
Welcome to Party Beach. Say, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Princess Leia.
Wow, real princess from outer space.
Princess Leia.
It was a showcase of Fisher's surprisingly great comedic skills, as she seemed to blend seamlessly into the cast, working wonderfully in ensemble bits like the Loud Family sketch.
Hi, Kevin? Yeah. Well, Gene said he'll be over any minute, so why don't we meet here? Well, I don't know. We'll see. Goodbye.
The episode doesn't hinge on a single defining moment, instead benefiting from consistent execution and confident pacing throughout the night. Number 10, Justin Timberlake, Season 32. This episode marked a turning point in SNL's digital era. Justin Timberlake pulled double duty as host and musical guest for the first time, and his appearance coincided with the rise of SNL digital shorts. In the episode, Timberlake debuted Dick in a Box alongside Andy Samberg, which became an instant viral sensation and won an Emmy.
1.
Cut a hole in a box. Put your junk in that box. Make her open the box. And that's the way you do it. It's my in a box.
Beyond that breakout moment, the episode maintained strong variety, with Timberlake moving fluidly between musical and character-based sketches. He also brought back his character Robin Gibb for the Barry Gibb Talk Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Well, President Bush listened to the Iraq Study Group's recommendations. Do you have any thoughts on this, Robin?
No, I don't.
The episode's legacy lies in how clearly it signaled SNL's embrace of internet-driven comedy, expanding the show's reach far beyond its traditional late-night audience.
No, Dad. When you're coming not home, now. Son, I don't know when. Not ever. I will not cry for you.
Number 9, Ryan Gosling and Chris Stapleton, Season 49. Ryan Gosling's comedic presence is always a welcome sight, and his third time hosting proved he only gets better.
I shouldn't have proposed, Brad. You see, our dog died, and I wanted to fix it.
Oh, maybe there's someone else you could tell about this.
I have no one else to tell.
Gosling expertly navigated a variety of roles, showcasing his incredible versatility and willingness to be absurd. The episode was a highlight reel of memorable sketches, including the now iconic Beavis and Butthead segment, where Heidi Gardner famously broke character.
The man with the gray shirt and exposed gums.
Sir.
He also brought back the Close Encounter sketch, which saw the return of alum Kate McKinnon. Musical guest Chris Stapleton brought his soulful country sound to the stage, performing White Horse and Mountains of My Mind. But he also lent his presence to the absolutely hilarious musical short, Get That Boy Back.
Why's my new girl not speaking English? I just tried to pay my taxes, but they said I don't exist.
Number 8, Pedro Pascal and Coldplay, Season 48. Pedro Pascal's infectious charm and comedic range made his February 2023 hosting gig an instant classic.
You eat that poison?
It makes me feel big, okay? I need to feel big. Because Bowser's out there. And he's the main bad guy.
Fresh off his success in The Last of Us and The Mandalorian, Pascal effortlessly embraced the SNL absurdity, showcasing an unexpected talent for sketch comedy. The episode featured the hilarious fan cam sketch, where he played a teacher tormented by his students' internet obsession. It also delivered sketches like the Mario Kart parody and Pascal's turn as an overprotective mom, which have now become modern classics.
Brittany, what are you studying?
I'm actually studying fine art with a concentration in 17th century Baroque architecture.
So she doesn't like money.
Even more, this episode marked the birth of Lisa from Temecula, Ego Wodom's disruptive guest who wants her meat cooked to a crisp.
I'm just making sure everything's okay.
Actually, everything is not okay. There is wine all in their food, and it's all over the floor now. Y'all need to do better.
Coldplay delivered 2 dynamic performances, adding a touch of indie rock magic to an already stellar episode. Number 7. Eddie Murphy and Lizzo, Season 45. It had been 35 years since SNL last had its breakout star Eddie Murphy host. His return was a highly anticipated and incredibly emotional event, and it did not disappoint. Murphy's opening monologue was a stand-up masterclass, full of self-referential humor and celebrity cameos from Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, and Tracy Morgan.
See, this is why I came back to Saturday Night Live for moments like this. Like, when's the last time we was together like this?
Last Thursday at Sinbad's.
All right, now you're looking at half of Netflix budget.
He brought back many of his most beloved characters, instantly transporting audiences back to the golden age of SNL. Viewers rejoiced at the return of Gumby, Mr. Robinson, and Buckwheat, all delivered with his characteristic flair.
My neighborhood has gone through so much. It's gone through something called gentrification. Can you say gentrification, boys and girls? It's like a magic trick. White people pay a lot of money, and then poof, all the black people are gone.
He also brought back Velvet Jones, this time as a contestant on the recurring Black Jeopardy sketch. The episode managed to both celebrate Murphy's legacy and reaffirm his continued impact on the show.
She is independent, and she can make her own money. She doesn't need to have sex with anyone.
Well, that's very nice. Welcome to the modern era, Mr. Jones.
Yes, and it's all in my new book entitled How to Be an Instagram Hoe.
Number 6. Jim Carrey and Soundgarden, Season 21.
I bet you'd love it if I just threw out the whole monologue and went, "Somebody stop me!" That's good. That's the good thing you do.
Years after he was rejected from joining the SNL cast, Jim Carrey returned to the stage in May 1996 for the first time as host. By this point, he was already a huge movie star known for his unparalleled physical comedy and boundless energy, which he brought in abundance to Studio 8H. Carrey was incorporated into multiple recurring bits, including the Spartan cheerleader sketch, as well as Roxbury Guys, transforming the duo into an iconic trio.
Hey, put it down. No.
He also shined in the unforgettable Jacuzzi lifeguard sketch, demonstrating his ability to elevate even the simplest premise.
Attention swimmer! Attention swimmer! You are too far! Return immediately!
Musical guest Soundgarden delivered 2 powerful performances with Burden in My Hand and Pretty Noose, adding a grunge rock edge to an episode that perfectly captured Carrey's chaotic brilliance. Number 5. Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake, Season 39. Although he was just the musical guest, you'd have thought Justin Timberlake was co-hosting this episode with Jimmy Fallon.
I like a bag, it's about an evolution. Roll with the roll, it's my favorite solution. Bag down, tissue up, that's the way we wrap it up.
But absolutely no one was complaining, as the chemistry between the two is simply effortless. Timberlake not only appears in the cold open, but also in the Family Feud sketch and in the revival of the beloved Barry Gibb talk show.
I wasn't done! Don't ever come on my show and interrupt me! I'm gonna rip out your bones and then you take a selfie with your skeleton! Take a selfie with your skeleton! A selfie with your skeleton!
But even without Timberlake by his side, Fallon still shines, returning to the Weekend Update desk, where he spent 4 seasons during his original run. This episode also delivered one of the first instances when all of the female cast members came together to deliver a music video in the iconic Do It On My Twin Bed, which received an Emmy nomination.
Let's do it in my twin bed, twin bed. I'm not gonna like it, but it's the only option. Well, we can get it poppin', let's do it in my twin bed, probably fall off it.
Number 4. Richard Pryor and Gil Scott-Heron, Season 1.
The white dudes take acid. They do. They take acid and go see The Exorcist. They crazy. White dude gave me some acid once at a party, too, Jack. And I thought I was crazy before I took it. It saned me right up.
This episode arrived before SNL had fully established its identity, yet it remains one of the clearest statements of purpose in the show's history. Richard Pryor's monologue immediately set a confrontational tone, which was taken even further on the now legendary word association sketch with Chevy Chase.
I think you're qualified for this job. How about a starting salary of $5,000?
Your mama.
$7,500 a year.
Your grandma.
The further the episode went on, the more political weight it seemed to add on, as Pryor cleverly used various methods to hit home his point. Apparently, Pryor agreed to host the episode on the condition that jazz poet and singer Gil Scott-Heron would be the musical guest. And what a thematically solid choice that was. This was the first time SNL truly showed that it could be funny, provocative, and culturally essential all at once.
The bed must be on the floor. The bed is on my foot. The bed is on my foot.
Number 3. Candice Bergen and Frank Zappa, Season 2. Due to a sudden illness, Truman Capote, who was originally set to host this episode, canceled, allowing Candice Bergen to make her third appearance as host. Her ease with the format certainly allowed the cast to take bigger swings, particularly in absurd sketches like Consumer Probe.
Well, I just don't understand why you can't make harmless toys like these alphabet blocks.
What, it's harmless? All right, okay, you call this harmless? I mean, I got a sliver in here, look at that!
This was also the episode that gave us the iconic Right to Extreme Stupidity League sketch, which devolved into chaos after Bergen messed up her line.
As a matter of fact, you're extremely stupid.
Well, you're right, Fern, you know, and I'm proud of it. You know, we all can't be brainy like Fern here.
Frank Zappa's presence added an unusual edge, with a legendary performance of I'm the Slime, featuring then-announcer Don Pardo as the Slime. Overall, the episode did well in capturing an era when SNL was still testing the limits of what could be done on network TV.
You're so tall. And really bushy. You're very bushy. With a lot of really neat ornaments. Oh, God.
Something like this?
Number 2. Steve Martin and the Blues Brothers, Season 3. By Season 3, SNL was no longer experimenting. It had already begun consolidating its power, and this episode captures that shift clearly.
Why, just 50 years ago, we would have thought your daughter's illness was brought on by demonic possession or witchcraft. But nowadays, we know that Isabel is suffering from an imbalance of bodily humors, perhaps caused by a toad or small dwarf living in her stomach.
Steve Martin was already one of the show's most reliable recurring hosts, and for his 5th hosting gig, he leaned into that familiarity without ever coasting. Many of his well-known sketches were resurrected, most famously to Wild and Crazy Guys, which was met with thunderous approval from the audience.
Jorge, my brother, there will certainly be a lot of swinging in our bachelor pad tonight.
Hold it. Let's catch some rays.
You and what army?
The confidence Martin opened the night with lasted until the end, through other impressive bits like his King Tut musical number. The Blues Brothers' performance of I Don't Know reinforced how fully Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi had crossed into becoming mainstream pop culture phenomena.
I don't know. My, oh my, oh my. Putting down.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Betty White and Jay-Z, Season 35. Sometimes an SNL episode feels like a cultural event, and Betty White's long overdue hosting debut was exactly that.
When I was younger, I was so concerned with how my muffin looked. But as I got older, I started to think, to heck with it. This is my muffin, and I don't care how it looks. I'm just gonna let it all hang out.
The result of a massive Facebook campaign, this episode smartly leaned into White's willingness to play against her wholesome image. The delicious dish sketch with Anna Gasteyer and Molly Shannon is legendary, as is her fearless work in Scared Straight alongside Kenan Thompson.
Why, I recall my childhood in rural Kansas. I was bored to tears till all of a sudden a twister hit. It carried me to a magical land full of witches and wizards. Is that what you want?
As the Mother's Day episode, it saw the return of several female SNL alum, many of whom were inspired to get into comedy by trailblazers like White. The writing across the board was sharp, and White's appearance seemed to energize the entire cast.
There is no room for both me and my wife on his sofa.
I am so sorry, but I need one of you to volunteer to leave.
I will. I have to walk to the subway anyway. You took my husband! He stole him from me!
The episode was capped off by equally great musical performances from Jay-Z, who dedicated his song Young Forever to the legendary actress.
Do you really want to live forever? Forever. Yes. And ever young. Dedicated to the most incredible Betty White.
What's your all-time favorite SNL episode? Let us know in the comments below.